Hey guys, in this video I'll be playing some solo Insane Skywars, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys some in real life stories that I've lived. So if you're interested in that, well, stick around. I think it's time to join the round. So my first story didn't happen that long time ago. It like maybe happened like 1 or 2 months back, I'd say, maximum. So it's not that old, it's pretty recent. So that story actually happened, well, I guess I'm gonna refer to it as an event, I guess. Well, not really an event, but anyhow, so that day, it was the day following the day that our school closed because of a snowstorm. So obviously on the day following that closure, well, it was snowy still, so that snow accumulated on the side of the streets due to, well, the snowplow was pushing it on the side. And it made it hard for like cars to pass because, well, to park, should I say, because they had to like park nearer to the center of the streets, which wasn't the best thing. And this guy here, all right, sorry, man. And so that day, I was coming home with my bus, and my bus, well, I almost missed that pearl. And my bus kind of like tried to pass in a narrow street in between two cars that were parked one across of each other, and it didn't really end well, let me tell you that much. I'm gonna just run away from this guy. And yeah, so our bus kind of like got stuck in between both cars and we couldn't move anymore. So we actually went to ask one of the owners of the cars to move their car, obviously. And they said that they forgot their key inside of their car. I don't know how that happens. It's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, we were pretty much laughing at that point. But then our driver just chose to call the cops so they could like call, I don't know, some tow truck to tow the cars away. So we waited half an hour or so. I eventually got kind of impatient. I asked someone for a phone and I called my parents to come get me. And in the end, I just like came home, maybe, whoops, I just wasted a pearl there. So in the end, I kind of just came home half an hour, maybe 45 minutes late, but it was kind of a weird situation. We were all kind of, I guess, worried, if that's the word. Oh no, this guy's lighting TNT. Bad choice, man. Bad choice. You just gave me an open passage to you. This is gonna kill me. Or not. It's gonna kill him. And that is the win. I'm gonna actually talk about another story that is kind of similar to this one in the next round. So this story that I'm about to talk about is even more recent, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks maybe, max ago. And it's a very similar story to the previous one. Although this time there wasn't any snow, there were like 3 cars parked in a really weird way and our bus couldn't really pass in another narrow street. It's not the same street, by the way, for those interested. But our bus couldn't pass, and that time we went to go ask, obviously, the owners to move their car. At first, well, the bus was like honking, like, alright guys, you gotta move your car, but obviously no one cares when a bus honks, they just think, I don't know, whatever. So, the bus driver asked me, yes, me, to go, ring on the people's bells to ask them to move their cars. So obviously I didn't refuse, I accepted it. And so I went to the most obvious person that, well, was kind of obvious that he was the owner of the car. It was the house in front of where the car was parked. I went to ring on their bell. It was actually really weird because he had like a pit bull that like ran up to the door. It was kind of strange at first. I was afraid that when he opens the door, the pit bull was like gonna come and bite my leg or something, because he was barking pretty loud. By the way, I don't have much experience with dogs, so yeah. Let's clean this fight before, alright, and alright. Yep, that was a success, alright. And so that guy said that it was his neighbor that parked the car there. So then I went to this house beside that. It was an actually pretty bad looking house. It was like a 1-layer kind of house. It was pretty ugly, let me tell you that. And they were probably like making some weird party and smoking, because I could like smell the cigarette from outside. So this kind of like I'd say maybe 20-year-old guy opened the door, and he said, "Yes, what is it?" He looked kind of weird. I don't know, not physically, like appearance-wise, but like it was weird. And from then on, I told him that, well, behind us, sir, our bus kind of got stuck in between a couple cars, and the only way to get out would be if you move your car. Would that be possible? And he obviously said yes, and then his friend went to get his car keys and to get the car out, and it worked. And yeah, I was pretty much the hero of the day. What am I'm messing up my TH sounds over there. Kind of strange, but yeah, you guys get it. So that was the story right there. Maybe I'm gonna think of another one, and next round please. Swoosh. So I was able to dig back in my memory and find some kind of funny moment. So it happened about a month ago, so in the middle of the month of March. It was kind of funny because, you know, in March usually springtime has come in. Everything was like getting warm and snow was melting. And, you know, people were getting ready to clean their cars and stuff, and everyone was kind of happy. But no, Mother Nature just did not want that to happen on that day. She chose, basically, it started to, like, snow about, I'd say, a meter of snow on that day. It was crazy. So much snow. I think I found a clip of, like, I recorded a clip of that. So yeah, that happened in the middle of the month of March, and that like never really happened before as far as I can remember. So I mean, you can never really trust my memory, but I'm pretty sure that it hasn't snowed that much since a long time in the month of March. And it's kind of surprising, like with the climate change. I'm not sure if it kind of affected it in some way. It kind of doesn't sound logical, because, you know, climate heating stuff doesn't really work with cold, but you never know. We just strengthened those people, and that was pretty satisfying. I have another little segment here to talk about, and it's about contact lenses. So if you guys didn't know, I usually wear glasses, but last Friday, which was like, I don't know, actually, was it Friday? I think it was Thursday, actually. So 2-3 days ago, I went to get contact lenses. It's awesome, really. I just feel like in another world. It's like it just grants you so much freedom to see well, like without having your glasses. The main reason I actually got them was for like sports and stuff, so I'm not gonna like always wear them. But yeah, this frog did not have the opportunity to live long, like most frogs. But yeah, you know, so we could possibly build a beacon here. I don't know. This guy can get stabbed by my diamond sword, and that's pretty cool. I kind of forgot my next story. I kind of like planned it out before starting this recording, but my long-term memory, or short-term too actually, is failing me. So I don't know. I guess we're just gonna win and end the video.